All right, so it's time to start thinking about popping the question. How do you figure out her ring size without her knowing? Stick around and find out. Welcome to How To with Engage. I am Mr. How To, and if you're watching this video, chances are you're about to start a very exciting ring journey. We drop content all the time, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when the freshest content drops. So today we're gonna figure out how can you figure out what her ring size is without her knowing. There's a ton of different ways out there on the internet, but a lot of them might lead you down a bad path. You know, one of the things when it comes to the engagement process is the element of surprise. But for the element of surprise, you need to be able to figure out what her size is without her knowing. And the key is pay attention to the details. The first thing you need to know, when it comes to hand size in North America for women, the most common size is 6.5. So pretty much range between that 5 to 7 and you're already off to a great start. The other thing that you need to know, what type of hands does she have? Now I'm not talking about does she have hard hands, soft hands, hands you like holding, clammy hands, no. What is the shape of her hands? There's 3 main types of shapes that you need to pay attention to. So the first hand type we need to talk about is finger size. Now with finger size, where the ring actually sits is going to be the thickest part of the finger. It also is going to be most prone to fluctuation. So with this type of hand type, we typically will have you size up. The second hand type that we have is knuckle size. With knuckle size, it's actually the knuckle that's the biggest part of your finger. Now with this, what we'll do is we'll size down, because if you size it to just the knuckle, it would be spinning all the time, flopping all over the place toward the base of your finger. The last hand type we have is neutral size, and that basically means it's the same width from the base of your finger all the way up. This one, there's not gonna be a ton of fluctuation, so it's probably gonna be pretty true to size. So let's get back to the element of surprise. A lot of the things you're gonna find online will give you tips and tricks on how to find what her ring size is without her knowing. They're not great. You have the string method. With the string method, you're supposed to get a piece of string, tie it around her finger, figure out what the diameter is, take that length, go back to a ring size chart. That's never gonna work. One of the other tips that people online try to do, for example, online retailers, is they send you these little plastic figure it out ring gauge things. There's a few problems. First of all, they're not all the same. The markings might not be the same. We don't know which one's actually true. They're pretty flimsy. But besides that, let's pay attention to what we talked about earlier. What are the details? Let's say you have a knuckle hand. You put it here, like most people are probably gonna do, you tighten it up and you think, oh, I'm a 9. That's not true. I know I personally am a 10. But if you don't know what you're doing with these, they're pretty useless. So there you have it. You can go online and do the string method or use these cheap plastic ring sizers, but you're probably gonna botch the surprise. You're probably gonna get it wrong, and those are things that you should care about. So why do it yourself? Trust us here at Engage, we're professionals. And you know, truth be told, 80% of rings have to be resized anyway. So you shouldn't be asking yourselves what happens if I get it wrong or what is their exact ring size. You should be asking yourself, how easy is it going to be to change the ring if I have to? And at Engage, we offer a 5-year warranty, and that definitely includes resizing. And because everything is custom made, it's gonna be a totally seamless process for you to go up or down in size. So there you have it. You have some tools to get you started. When you're ready to go the rest of the way, make an appointment and come visit us at Engage.